I was trying to get better from Crohn's and colitis and leaky gut and all that stuff, the first thing I tried was diets. And I had varying amounts of success. Anytime I went off these diets, I would get extreme symptoms. But before I went on these diets, I did not get symptoms when I ate things like bread. So, in a way, the diets made my symptoms worse. And meanwhile, my friends and family are literally eating nothing but junk, and they are fine. Most people who have leaky gut, IBS, Crohn's, and colitis, they ate junk their whole entire life, and they were fine until a very specific moment in time. What happened in that specific moment in time? It was a conflict shock, a stressful event that put that person's gut into overdrive. This was common knowledge in the 1950s. The carnivore diet is one of the more nutritious diets out there, I guess you could say, and it is one of the easier to digest. But again, if you cook, meat well done, it's going to be a hockey puck and very hard to digest. But if if you look at how the Texans have turned cooking meat into an art, if they cook a meat at a low temperature for 12, oh man, my taste buds are just watering thinking about it. It like literally you can't even pick up the meat with the fork. It's so soft and tender. That's going to be easier to digest. It's not about the foods that you eat. You should eat healthy and get as much nutrients into you as possible, but you can eat a nutrient deficient vegan diet and get better the extremely hard way. And you could also follow the vegan diet and never get better and get worse quicker. It depends on the conflict and the PTSD triggers that were created during the traumatizing moment that put your gut into overdrive. Those are the main factors that need to be addressed. You're going to waste so much brain power doing this diet and that diet. You need to invest your energy into, like, oh, I just got diarrhea. Okay. Well, what just happened? Oh, it was in the grocery store. Why every time I go to the checkout counter at the grocery store, I get diarrhea? I've started to notice this pattern the past few days. Every time I go to the grocery store, I get ready to buy my stuff. I get the urge to go. Why? Well, for me, when I was a kid, my mom would take me to the grocery store, and a lot of the times, she wouldn't buy the cereal or the candy that I wanted, and I would throw a hissy fit. For somebody else, maybe they were at the grocery store and they were about to check out, and they spotted their boyfriend or their girlfriend with somebody else buying a glass of wine and chocolates. They found out about their partner's affair or cheating while checking out at the grocery store. What was the traumatic event that put your gut into overdrive? It is silly to do these OCD eating disorder diets. I get it. I used to do it, but you guys got to stop it. There's no getting better in these diets. It's only by chance that somebody gets better following these diets because the conflict just naturally resolves themselves. But a lot of the times it does get resolved, but their perception is so skewed and distorted and tormented that they just project this conflict into different all parts of their lives. And my 13-day protocol, I got it right over there. That's the flip side of it, but that I show you how to rewire your brain so it's not putting your gut in and out of overdrive, and you can actually go out with your friends and enjoy food again.